Good morning, family and friends. Your favorite coffee with Cody this morning. This is our second part in the videos. Today I want to talk about why I'm doing this. A little bit about me and the retirement community that I'm at and the things that I do daily. No, basically for the week. Coffee with Cody was a thought that I had in my head to possibly find something to do. When you're in a retirement environment such as I am, there really isn't a whole lot going on. Basically, we 3 times a week play cornhole. Now that's something that I started once I got here because I'd never played it before. I was an old horseshoe pitcher from way back when at Billy Elgie's ranch. We used to have some fun times there, tossing the shoes around. And then we also played bingo. Now, bingo I was familiar with. Being a superintendent, we initiated bingo nights at the school that I was at as a Title I program to give away turkeys and hams to the families that we had in our community because we were a poor community, and it was a good thing to get the families out and have a little social event and play some bingo. Now, when I came here, bingo was on the activity list 3 times a week, just like cornhole. Today's one of those days as I record. So really, not a whole lot going on here in this retirement community. So I thought, well, I watch a lot of YouTubes during the day, and I said, heck, I think I can try that. That was going back to what we talked about teaching an old dog new tricks. So really, the reason I started it was to find something to do, trying to stay active, both physically and mentally. Every Wednesday night since COVID, I've been hosting a Zoom for my family and a couple of classmates, and have enjoyed that. A lot of trivia. We do a Jeopardy board every week. For the most part, I put those together. So that keeps your mind, well, learning. And I really enjoy that. And I said, well, from watching all these YouTubes, why can't I try that? That'll give me something to do. Try to stay active through the week and then maybe do some research. Well, that's one of the things we did. We looked at, when I say we, it's basically me. We looked at the YouTubes about how to start a channel and what to do and things like that. So really, like I said last week, flying by the seat of my pants, going to give this a go, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm going to try and come up with some topics that might be of interest to a host of audience. Which reminds me, by the way, thank you to everybody that watched the video last week that I sent out on Sunday. And for all your subscriptions. Received a few comments. Responded back to those. Appreciate that a lot. Just to let you know, I really was not into this for money. That's not my number one priority. Basically, it was to give me something to do throughout the week, to record these videos, and then also to try to stay active. When you're alone and have a lot of thoughts to yourself, you reach for things to do, and this was one of the things that I wanted to do, and just give it a try. Always wanted to be one of those lifelong learners, and at 70 years old right now, and well, the body's breaking down a little bit, but the mind is very, very active, and I enjoy it. I do get out for that bingo and cornhole. Go to the grocery store, probably once, twice a week, maybe. So, really outside of that, not a whole lot going on. Hope that this takes hold and you can appreciate what I'm doing. Maybe the topics that I pick and talk about in the future will be of interest to you. Also, for family and friends that are close to me, let you know what I'm doing, how I'm doing, just my life in general. I think next week I'd like to talk a little bit about family and growing up in a large Catholic family, life in the country, because we actually spent a few years in the country living that kind of life before we moved into town. Maybe that'll be of interest. But again, as I said, if there's something that you'd like for me to visit about, I'd be more than happy to. I've had quite a diversified life in those 70 years, and I don't know everything, but I know some things. I've got lots of memories, friends throughout the years. Growing up, it's been part of the foundation that you've helped create right here. So with that, I want to say thank you again to all of those who are watching and subscribing and helping out here. I think that maybe I'd also like to maybe try to kick out a couple of these a week instead of just one a week. I really have a lot of time on my hands, so it just depends on how well I do, how available my grandson is. Maybe some of these I'll just let the camera roll and the chips fall where they may and kick that video out without any editing, and it'll just be me and whatever you see. So with that, for this week, Cody signing out.